Okay, hi, it's me again. Um, just because I had a lot of questions, people were wondering, well, what do you guys actually do on the Discord? And I'm going to go over an example of something that we kind of do using one of my own comic book pages. So, what you see here, this is a page that I did for a homework assignment for an art class that I'm in, and this is part of the Batman creation story, where his parents are walking through the alley after the movie and they get shot by a criminal. And I'm not saying my page is especially amazing here, but let me show you where it started. Well, first of all, here's my script. I wrote the script. Origin story. We were asked to do at least 3 pages, if not 4 pages, of a story that shows kind of the Batman origin story, and we only had a couple of days to do it. Like, we got this assignment on Monday afternoon, and it's due on Friday. So I immediately started drawing, and I want to show you kind of where I started. This is page 3 of the story that I put together. And, I had the idea. I was like, okay, I know this. I want to do this one sort of canted shot of them walking through the alley and have the shadow of the criminal behind them, and then the criminal confronts them, and then we show, Thomas Wayne turning, and, maybe Bruce is in the background, and we had, some shots ringing out and him running away. And not that this is a bad page. I think it's a very amateur page. I am an amateur. But it's kind of where I started, and I posted it on the critique channel over at the 9-volt Discord. And I want to show you something. First of all, first thing I got was this. He said, look, your shadow's not big enough. You should have more of the shadow in the frame. And also, the way you've got Mom in front here and Dad behind, and yet in this picture, you've got Mom behind and Dad in front. Does that mean is he running the other way? And you can see originally I had the poster here and the poster here, so I kind of screwed that up. Which is one of those things you do when you're not thinking. You're just trying to fit the figures in, and they're not in enough over here. So this is the criticism that I got. I'd like to show you. Hey, in panel 1, make the crook's shadow longer and higher so that it's more prominent. And you have to move the trash can so there's no awkward overlap. There's a trash can in that one. And I said, that's a great call. I know my top shadow's off. The bottom I just kind of gave up on because I was having trouble with it. And then I got even more criticism. I got, in panel 5, I'd make Bruce and his dad larger. They're the focus of the panel. They should probably be the focus of the whole page. It's, a good consideration for doing a back channel, or a back page, rather. And something to break up the invisible line between the gun going off, the criminal running away. It can look like Bruce or his dad ran away, but making Bruce larger so that his head comes close to and interrupts the invisible line makes it very clear where Bruce and his dad are, so that's the criminal running away. And then even more critique. Actually, make sure the criminal's arm and foot break the line on the edge. Finally, and I think she mentions another critic, and so we have multiple critics that hang out in the critique channels. I'd like to hear this other dude's opinion, because I'm not sure about it myself, but panel 4 preserves the pose of the gun from the previous panel. And let's take a look. I believe that is absolutely true. I've got this gun, and I've got I think, is this one? It's pointing this way, and I kind of had a little bit of a perspective shot, but not much of one. It's a little too straight on. So I went ahead and reacted to this. Oh, and this is another critique I got. And somebody suggested, hey, you might want to try just focusing in on the gun. And he gave me a couple of other ideas right here. This is a second and a third critique drawn right over the top. Now, some people are really bothered by this. Like, they don't like to get critiques. Not me, though. I have pretty thick skin, as you may have realized this week. And here we go. Whoops. Whoa. So I redrew it. So one of the things I redrew is I moved him back and made him bigger. I redrew this whole panel. Like, I changed this one out. So instead of having the guy turning, I changed it. And actually, we're going to make it so, yes, he's running the other way down the alley. So she's still this on this side. No, he's running the same way down the alley. He runs past them because she's behind. And no, he's running backwards. I got it wrong. Yeah, if he's in front and she's behind, then he turns around and goes back the way he came. And we've got kind of a hint of rain. You can see I used the suggestion, which was a good suggestion, about just focusing it on the gun. Okay, so then we had, is it this one? Yeah, I think this is where I had, Martha Wayne up in front here. I redrew it again. And you can see I've got this a little bit bigger. This guy's taking up more of the panel. I've lettered it. There's no mistaking it. It's him. I've added some sound effects and some shadows. And then I moved Martha Wayne to the other side. So at this point, he's running past them. Alright, had to figure that out. I also put in like a water pipe and some more puddles and things over here. I have her hat over here. What is the point of all of this? Well, the truth is, this is the actual class. This is from a previous example that I did. I'm going to get roasted again. I'm going to get critiqued again by the teacher. You can see where they went over some of my drawings. I don't know if you can see it in the blue lines there, but it's that one page I did with the storm story, and they redrew my my sort of monster villain character and gave him a much more dynamic, much better pose, much larger. So these critiques are very useful. They can get you closer iteratively to where you want to be. And then finally, there's reasons why you might want to not worry too much about critiques, because you start counting your pages. This is Cubert School Homework. This is pages, I had pages 1, 2, and 3. This is 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's a 4-page story. You're looking right now at page 5 or 6. I think it's 5. No, this is page 6. So I'm at 102 pages for the year. It's a drop in the bucket, right? So you shouldn't worry too much about when you're getting critiqued. All right. Anyways, think about it, and we will see you later.